You live?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So just, Mac, you watch the time. Are we live?
Yes.
Okay, it ought to pop up there.
You're on YouTube.
Go on YouTube also. Good deal.
See?
Good deal. Walk me through it. You help me get through it too now.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me?
I'm
be leaning on you. I'll be leaning on you.
I have to block her out.
Yeah. Nothing, it ain't nothing. We're gonna just do a lot of talking about her and the program and how it started and
Look at the boy.
You live, boy.
look at him. He's gonna be a movie star tonight.
But we can't watch it now, though. We got to talk.
He can watch it. We watch it and talk.
In 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we're finna let her eat, okay? All right. We've been tell some stories, aren't we? Hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear some there, Mac?
Huh?
Can you hear some there?
Who was that? Who you gonna say? Woo! Say 3 minutes. No, you gotta talk loud.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, we're ready. I'm gonna drop them all night long.
I'm just gonna kind of get rid of mine as we go. Are they? They see us okay?
Man, I won't be able to reach them.
What's that?
I'll tell you what, Carson, we can hold them bad boys. You can hold these. Huh?
Yeah, don't even forget to do that drawing. I'm gonna try to announce it. We're gonna do it.
You're gonna draw one of our names the other day.
We're gonna set that up. We're gonna set that up a little bit.
2 minutes.
All
Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Can you? All right, let me see those. Here we are, baby.
Do you have a chat pulled up anywhere you can see them?
Not till Tracy gets here and see her phone. So.
One minute.
1 minute. If something no one said when we get started. That's all right. You can't look at it. Don't worry about it.
Get from her.
This is not very scripted, so we.
Oh, I'm not a scripted guy.
We do the best. I make a few notes, and see the thing about this show versus Tennessee Outside, our shows our notes were hidden behind a petition. You couldn't see them, so it makes it a little more difficult. I'm a decent fly by the seat kind of guy, but I'm not a perfect. I'll stutter. We 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
All right, guys. Hey, it's 7 o'clock. We hope everybody has had a good day, and we hope you're all tuned in and ready for a great show. Welcome to Wildlife Addiction Live Facebook and YouTube show. We finally got both pages working, and our pretty fly for IT guy is standing in here right now. That's what I've been calling him for about a week. Look, our motto here, guys, is we are hunters for hunters. Our goal for this show is to be a resource for everybody out there, especially the blue collar workers that have to work hard during the week and they have limited time to get to hunt. So what we want to be able to do is be able to provide resources. We're going to have guests on the show that's going to talk about. We're going to talk about everything from food plotting to deer stand placement to farm management. You name it, we're going to talk about it. To crappie fishing, we're going to cover it all. But thank you all for tuning in. And I'm Keith Haywood.
I'm Rodney McBride.
And we have a couple special guests with us tonight. We're gonna let Carson. Tell them what your name is, buddy. Carson Crider, isn't it?
Let's go.
Carson Crider, and we have Mr. Jeff Fuller from Fuller, which is, y'all actually call it the FullerStrong Outdoors.
FullerStrong Outdoors.
Jackson is not here tonight. He is in Pickwick fishing a tournament this weekend. He sent me some pictures, and they are catching some
monsters.
They're catching some great fish.
Yep.
And Roger, he's at the Great American Show, the Great American Outdoor Show in Hattiesburg. So, but what we're going to do before we kick off the show and talking to Mr. Jeff and Kreider, we got to give a big thanks to our sponsors, because without our sponsors and without you guys that are watching, we can't have this program.
That's correct.
So, Mac, if you don't mind, buddy, I'm gonna start with mine.
All right.
We have Reveal by Tacticam. You can look them up on tacticam.com. We have Homer Skelton Ford in Millington, Tennessee. Their website is hsmillingtonford.com. You can reach them at 901-873-3673. We have Wooten Tractor in Covington, Tennessee. They are your Kubota dealer, and they have 0% financing on a lot of their Kubota equipment. You can reach them at 901-519-3777. That's exactly where I bought my tractor from. Roger did too. That's the one I used for all the food plots. Wooten Law Firm in Covington. You can reach them two ways. The website is wootenlawoffice.com, or you can reach them by calling 901-475-1050. And we have R&T Outdoors. R&T Outdoors is insurance for the outdoor world. They have hunting lease insurance, hunting club and outfitter insurance, fishing guide, charters, lodges, venues. If you have an archery range or gun range, they can provide insurance. Mama just walked in, y'all, so Stormy had to leave me. So if you are in need of a hunting club, or if you have land that you have been hesitant about leasing because you were worried about somebody having insurance on it, give RT Outdoors a call, and you can reach him at 765-761-4377. And First Products, your full turf and agricultural equipment built to last. You can call them at 229-471-4204 or sales@firstproducts.com, and that's STproducts.com. They are factory direct. There's no middleman. I've got one sitting right here, and whether they sponsor this show or not, it's the best drill on the market as far as I'm concerned. And the best thing about it is they are factory direct. So you're saving some money by ordering straight from the factory. They'll deliver it straight to you. Matt, go ahead and go with the next one, buddy.
All right. Admiral Custom Roofing and Remodeling out of Munford, Tennessee. You can call Roger McMullen at 901-461-0740. Admiral Plumbing, that's also out of Munford, Tennessee. You can call Roger McMullen at 901-461-0740. Pioneer Outdoors, call Robert Myers at 731-659-2400. They're at 608 Tennessee Street out of Bolivar, Tennessee. Spur Brand, more than just a brand. Go to supportspurbrand.com or call 251-747-7242. Check out all their hunting and outdoor premium quality apparel and accessories. Spur Brand will take care of you, and they're a great family.
You're ready to get some of them calls in your hand.
Man, yes, sir. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let them eat, son. Just come on with it.
Awesome, buddy. All right, we have Buckbuster Seed Company. Got a sign right behind them. It's what we use, hands down.
By far.
We run test plots against it every fall. They make a fall blend. They don't make a spring blend, but it's a fall blend. They make two different kinds. And look, we love them. We run a dozen tests against them every year on 5 to 10 different farms, and they're amazing. But 318-336-9890 is how you reach them. Christy's going to answer the phone. Miss Christy's going to take good care of you. Or you can Google Buckbuster Seed to find a dealer near you. Wildlife Seed Solutions, that's Mason Chandler, my buddy Mason, which helps me with some of my other seed stuff. You can reach Mason at 731-592-4361. And Mason also sells the Real World Seed. He's a Real World Seed dealer. Wildlife Addiction Food Plot Services, that's us. You can call myself at 731-780-6426. You can call Roger McMullen at 901-461-0740, or you can call Roddy McBride. Your number is
901-603-6601.
Give us a call. We can run a full line. We can do turnkey job. We can come out and do samples for you. We can do anything from a full consult job to just simply coming out there and planting. We can take care of you in every way. Excuse me, y'all. And then we have Sanders Auto Sales out of Greenbrier. You buy there and you pay there. There's no credit checks required. My buddy Mark Tate is who you want to call. Give Mark a call at 615-643-3740. All right. Thank you, sponsors. Without you guys, this would not be possible. So we're here for a few reasons tonight, Mr. Jeff.
Yeah.
If anybody can see that TV screen, she is the very reason why we're here. And she is the very reason why you do and your family does what they do. And we have Carson. That's how you got to meet Carson was through your daughter's works. Okay. You know, Brady and I got to come up and hang out with you last week. And let me tell you, if you don't know anything about FullerStrong Outdoors, please look them up.
Awesome.
We went up to your land and we porch set for a while and you cooked us some burgers. About 3 hours. We had a lot of good talk.
Almost took a nap. That sun was almost getting right.
Yeah. Had good fellowship. We got to look at the farm, but there's a lot more to this than it's a story about a daughter who had cancer.
Right.
And her thing was that the cancer may have taken her body, but it never would take her spirit. It wouldn't take her mind, would it?
She never, the first week after she diagnosed, it was a change. And she just looked at me and her mom and said, you know, it's going to be okay. Lord's got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And from that point on, she always a good Christian, but from that point on, the Lord just took it. And she got stronger. As the cancer took her body, her spirit got stronger. She never give up. And I mean, even they told us a month. She, you know, they come said, we can't do nothing else. They come back. And she said, they got a month. She wouldn't have it. We was going to go home. We was going to have a good time.
Right.
And so we talked about different things she wanted. There wasn't the 3 things. She wanted her little puppy took care of. That was major one. And then she got talking about FullerStrong Outdoors. She wanted something for somebody to go. The disabled kids, adults, it didn't matter to her. Somebody needed it. And she just wanted somewhere for them to go for a weekend and get away from it all. And just have a peace.
Right.
Yeah. She was doing some serious mission work.
She did.
She
done churches. She done went to speak to churches.
Yes.
This was in that period that there wasn't nothing left for her to do.
Right.
I mean, you know, and so this took us a year. We struggled, and we bought this farm. Me and my wife bought this farm, and we put the buildings on it. In the first year, pretty much, we run it just to see if the concept would work.
That's right.
And it worked. So we started a 501(c) nonprofit. But we're not just a hunting organization. That ain't what she wanted either. We have families with food, rent, just whatever somebody needs. And folks, it's tough out there right now.
It is.
And we do scholarships, and we do hunt, and we have a good time. Carson here come, he killed his first, he killed first 2
You perked
deer.
up after that.
Yeah,
You heard your name, son.
yeah, he come hunted juvenile, and last year he killed a little buck. But this year he killed a good 8-point, didn't he, Carson?
It's a bug and it's in the eat and poo and chips and two and just eat.
That's awesome.
Man, all right. So that's what I'm talking about.
So I heard a pretty good story about Carson when he come down there to shoot the first time.
Yeah,
this wasn't you, was it?
He
Listen to this.
he struggled with the scope.
And that's why
That's
I'm bringing
okay.
this up.
He
because
struggles with the scope.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people.
And Carson's such a good kid, he won't tell you nothing.
Mhm.
So he's shooting, and we just not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we figured out a way. We put a 5-inch LED screen with a camera on the back of the reticle. And listen, he don't miss.
Lights out.
He don't miss.
But-
You don't miss, do you?
Hey,
Charles?
what'd you tell us when we were there over the weekend? Hey, you see that red dot? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, he wouldn't even woods be falling out there.
Not once, but twice, right?
Yeah, he's shooting, and so we had to
That
figure out
wasn't
a way. And we'll figure out a way. And when I started this, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into.
Right.
Because I'd always hunted, I'm an old school guy, and I had to change everything I thought about on.
You and I do the same kind of work, or did the same kind of work. I'm still in it. And I think that's where me and you had kind of a brotherhood, kind of connection right from the get-go when we started talking.
Yeah.
And I know what kind of guy you are just because of what you've done for a living, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
But what y'all did was you put this in the Lord's hands.
Yes.
And you put your total trust and faith
Right.
every single year, year after year.
We've always said when the Lord gets done with us doing this, it was the money.
The money to drive.
And so we'll know we're done. And I don't care if my son is a good kid, and listen, he's such a good kid because he could be jealous. A lot of hunters are jealous about their farm.
Right.
They got deer that they want.
Mm-hmm.
We all got deer that we like.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't that way we operate. You come on our farm, you see a deer, you shoot it. It doesn't matter to me. We don't have targets. And he just hunts around.
Right.
And he hunts, and I don't hunt when the hunter's on the ground. I stay at the cabin. I don't hunt in the blind with them unless it's needed.
Right.
Because that's their space.
Right.
I'm
Make them-
providing a space
Yeah.
for me.
You want them to feel
parents-
comfortable.
Right.
You want the parents to be able to go with you.
Right.
Because a lot of times you're doing more than introducing a young kid to hunting. You're introducing a parent to something.
Exactly. I mean, it's the whole family gets involved.
That's right.
And some of the people we have fun, they travel. They go everywhere. Noah, and he come hunted with us, track cheer, just an absolute wonderful kid. I mean, just wonderful kid, and we lost him in December.
Yes.
And that's the hard part of it. We deal with sick kids, but I wouldn't take that for the experience
Yes.
of him. And he just come from Wyoming on the elk hunt. He's coming to West Tennessee. I'm thinking, oh, good
And he
gracious.
killed elk while
Yeah, he killed an elk.
Yes, there he
And
comes.
I'm thinking he coming to West Tennessee. I'm scared to death. I don't even know what to think. Staying in a big lodge, and then he comes out there. But they had as good a time.
Oh, I bet.
They had just as good a time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, from what we saw, we didn't want to leave.
No.
The way y'all are set up out there, and a lot of these young kids nowadays, not many people experience. We experienced that growing up. It's like the old hunting camp, bunk room. You have a separate bathroom. You finally have a bathroom.
We have a bathroom, worked out.
You have a shower,
Bathroom.
bathroom, and y'all do a lot of porch sitting while that's going on.
Oh, yeah, that's a big part of it. We got three things. We eat, we fellowship, and hunt, and sleep.
Do a little fishing down there too, don't they?
We've had some come fish,
Yes, sir.
and I think we're 43 weekends we've used it since 2018.
So it started in 2018.
2018. Just got it in June, throwed it together and went to hunt.
Went to hunt.
And we had 6 that year. We do 6 about every year.
That's about what you can handle.
That's all my farm can handle. But
Do they come in for like a week at a time?
no, they come in on Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. Most time they leave by dinner. So.
I got you.
And so
Right.
if they're local, they may hunt a little longer.
Right. And that's it. Zero cost on them.
No cost. We don't charge nothing. We pay, if they ain't got the gas, get there, we pay the gas.
Right.
I mean,
That's good. That's
Whatever.
awesome.
whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. It doesn't, we don't charge nothing. We license and, I mean, it's all expense.
Yes, sir.
And
And you and I spoke about this, and we were talking about some of the kids that come from out of state
oh yeah.
and the expense that has to be paid for just an out of state license in Tennessee.
For a disabled person in Tennessee, $225.
Yeah, you would think and I hope somebody from the commission's watching, or TWRA, or whoever it may be, the governor, or whoever it might be, that ought to change.
It ought to change.
Yeah.
It is, and I mean, but we pay it.
That's
I mean,
right.
We're
At
gonna
the end of
pay
the day,
it. At the end of the day, we're gonna pay it, but it is, it's on, it just ain't right.
Right,
It just isn't, I mean, you shouldn't have to, $225.
right.
I mean, it's just way too much, but
And
that's what it is.
and your funding, and I want to get more into Morgan. We want everybody to know. Let's go back to Morgan for a second. Let's talk about Morgan, because look, you've told me so much about her. I lost a baby sister to cancer 10 years ago, and I think that these two had to be related because their spirit was the same.
Mhm.
My sister was rebellious and tough, and if you could do it, she could do it 10 times
Oh,
better.
that was Morgan.
And she was a big, Morgan was a big ball player, her and her brother both.
Yep.
You were that parent that you pushed a little bit, like I did.
Oh, I pushed it, but Matthew, you push, he didn't go nowhere. He just, like, you push her, listen, she had the most competitive spirit, and it translated over, after cancer took the softball, cancer took all this, it translated over to the cancer.
Right,
So, but always, she had rheumatoid arthritis from the time she's 8 years old. She had her leg broke, reset, she still played the ball. Her jaws come out of place.
Mm.
The arthritis in her jawbones, so she played a month softball with her jaw.
never,
Wouldn't have an operation.
never complained.
Never
Yeah.
complained, still made all district always as a sophomore. And all this happened to her going into her junior year. I mean, so it had September the 7th of 2015. She was diagnosed, and everybody thought it was the arthritis, and we went to the doctor 3 times, they just didn't find it.
Right,
And it absolutely wrapped around her backbone so tight that it crushed her spine, and she was paralyzed from chest down. 2 days in the hospital, she was up having me help her walk. She was not gonna sit there in no wheelchair. She would not get in the wheelchair. She'd make them push her around the chairs. Finally, in 2 days, she's up walking. But they told us 6 weeks.
yeah,
So it was so aggressive. She was eat up with it, tumors from one end to the other. And they said they did not think she could handle what they was fixing to do.
right.
And she told them to start out it.
She'll deal
And
with it.
she did for 17 months. She did.
Wow, for a
Like,
year and a half.
A year and a half. From the first year, she didn't eat. The radiation shut her esophagus.
I see, I watched the video you sent me when she was doing that interview, and she was talking about that.
Yeah.
And when she did that interview, she was just a couple of days out of chemo treatment.
She had took 5 days and then went back Monday, and that was a chemo. She had 6 days of chemo, and she done an interview just as cool.
Boy, it was amazing. It was amazing.
But she wouldn't go out, if things was bad, she would go out, she wanted to be positive. She wanted everybody to see positive. She would not show no weakness, did not want to show weakness. And the cancer never did break her. I mean, that's the thing, watching it, I seen it, and as a daddy and a father, we think we can fix it.
Right.
And as linemen and people working with hands, we think we can fix anything.
That's right.
There's some things in this world we can't fix. Some things we just gotta. That was her thing, get better or get bitter.
Yeah.
Got bitter, not a good way to go.
Bitter was not an option.
Not
for her.
bitter was not an option.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, the more I watched it, and the more this week went on, the more I thought about y'all, and the more I thought about my sister, and every night I go in there and tell my wife, I'm struggling. I'm having trouble coming up with the words to sit down and honor
Right.
her and her family in a way that I should. And I prayed about it. My wife kept saying, look, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna run fine. and I mean, I've got chill bumps now,
Yeah.
because I have really struggled with this. She gave y'all pretty strict details on how she wanted things.
She had it, first thing, she come home, she told her grandmama, I don't want no crying. Doctor said nothing else. No crying was allowed. We was gonna be happy. And she said, I'll be okay. She knew where she was going.
That's right.
She knew where she was going. And she knew, but now she didn't want to be forgotten.
That's right.
She did not want to be forgotten.
And you're gonna make sure of that.
And I'm gonna make sure.
You're gonna do everything you can to make
This
sure.
old boy can't go no more. I'm gonna make sure.
Well, I can tell you what, you've made some friends right here, and we're gonna do everything we can to help y'all keep this going in any way we can possibly.
I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
And now we've got so much more we want to talk about her. But we got a little fella over here that I want to talk about for a second.
My man, Carson.
Tell it, let her eat.
You let her eat. Tell him. Tell him loud.
Let her eat.
And eat,
Yeah.
things, eat, sugar, and eat, and chips,
That's all.
and rice, and cacos, and
He's been very excited.
hey, cacos, and rice,
Yes, sir.
cooking, kishy,
Yeah,
And
buddy.
man,
and then cooking cakes, cooking eat.
I couldn't have done this without it.
wait a minute. He said he's not finished. Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Let him finish.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Finish up, buddy.
and things, and eat, and cacos, and whips, and cupcakes, and
He likes to eat, doesn't he?
Oh, he loves to eat.
cacos, and
We coming down there, pointing every sign coming down.
You're awesome, dude. You're awesome.
That's
Hey, so
good job.
awesome job, buddy. My man right there. We love this guy. So
Fade it out.
he wants some
Mr.
of
Jeff,
Jeff.
come on.
Oh, come on.
Yes, sir. Let her eat now.
So how did you end up meeting Carson?
I knew of Carson, they, raised some money for buying a bicycle. And so we got in on that. That's some of the stuff, we kind of look at what would Morgan do.
Yeah.
And so we kind of so I got talking to his mama about deer hunting. I don't think they was all, so I decided, we tried the gun, I got a 350 Legend, don't kick.
That's
He
right.
took to it real well, but the scope was a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, scope,
Ronnie has trouble with scopes.
scope's a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not just,
But absolutely,
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah.
brought him up the youth hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just wasn't a good weekend.
Right.
I think Brian scared the first deer off with his cell phone, to tell the truth. So I told him to put the camera up.
Yeah.
They're easy to take a picture of when they land on the ground. So
That's
they-
right.
they-
But I still like the film. But anyway,
I know.
go
You
ahead.
said that's old school. I'm a little older than you. But they come back second time, opening day, I had a hunt come in, they killed, they left.
Yes.
So I brought Carson back. So a deer come through and I text Ryan, I got the camera on, why ain't this deer, you know?
So you knew.
I knew where that deer was. I said, why ain't this deer down?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. I said, well, shoot. So minute, little bud walked up. Shoot the deer. He's little.
there you go.
I said, shoot the deer.
That's right.
We had to get something in front of him.
That's
And
right.
since then, he's
He
dangerous.
he
He's
found
dangerous.
something. From what I understand, he's found
He found
something
something.
he's very passionate
Hell,
about.
listen, both rooms.
Yeah,
Both
I mean-
rooms is got deer all over. He got some of the biggest deer I've ever seen. He got a 280 inch deer.
Goodness gracious.
That we had at our auction, and somebody bought it, get it. This deer's, I mean, it's supernatural.
Right. Right.
Did he? I think his granddaddy is giving him a couple of big deer. There.
And he's from Huntington.
He
He's
is from Huntington.
Y'all are out of Huntington. I
Right.
didn't mention that earlier. Right? They're out of Huntington, Tennessee. And does he just ever come just hang out with y'all down there when people are there?
Well, no, they didn't. They've hunted with us, but they're hunting. Now
They done got to
all
hunt.
got into the hunt.
Yeah,
Now they ain't got time to us. They hunt.
They done sold out.
They
Yeah.
done went on their way. I've seen pictures of deer all the way down here.
Oh, yeah.
You got some good ones, boy.
Yeah.
You got some big deer. He been showing you pictures, like you been showing him pictures.
Yeah, you can sing us Saint Ruth.
Yeah, buddy.
Sing, cake and geckos and little whips.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, you gotta say, let her eat.
Hey, after you kill him, what are you supposed to say now? Let him eat.
Let me eat? Yeah.
Let her eat.
Baby.
We got, before we go any farther though, we got something for y'all. We got something for him, if y'all don't mind me getting up and getting it. So I'm gonna get this for him. Let me grab him real quick.
But Keith, there's gonna be rules about him, right?
There are gonna be some rules.
Okay.
Let me see here.
You follow rules pretty good?
Yeah.
You do? All right.
We're gonna give you a cap first. There's your cap, okay? And I look, oh, you're welcome, buddy. Let me make sure I give you the right shirt. Smells good, doesn't it? Man, it smells like deer hunting, don't it? All right. This right here, you see? Hold this for me, man. You see this right here? You see that?
Yeah.
We're gonna make you, we want you to be a member, an honorary member of Wildlife Addiction with us. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
But there's some rules.
There you
Okay,
go.
here's your shirt. Now, we want you to take
Leave
that
me
shirt.
hanging.
But here's what we gotta do. Do you ever help around the house? Do you ever help clean up around the house?
Yeah.
We have rules to be in this club. Will you help mom and dad and stepdad
Go.
get your gloves on?
Yeah.
All right. Do you say yes, sir, or no, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am?
Yes.
And you'll help carry out the garbage, and you'll be a good guy.
Yes, sir.
Well, then, welcome to the club, buddy. Give me
Yay.
five. Give me five, buddy. Miss Jeff, we
There you go,
got
give
you
me
a
five.
shirt too.
Give me
Yeah, we
five.
got you a shirt. And what y'all are doing, there's no words to put into what you guys are doing for your community. You're
Say we don't look, I understand what you're saying.
I know.
That's the first, one thing we don't want is no,
You don't want a pat on the
I
back.
don't want a pat on the back, but we love what we do.
That's right.
I mean,
You're serving. That's what you're doing, is you're serving, and you're serving the Lord, and you're carrying out your daughter's wishes.
That's exactly.
And even down to her dog.
Oh, that dog, I'd fight you over that dog as I would a kid.
We got to hear the story about the dog.
Oh,
We got to hear the story about the dog.
that dog is something, man. We didn't even bring her tonight because she acts food around other dogs.
Uh-huh.
And you can't touch her. You walk up to Wanda, people walk up to her at the Walmart, oh, what a pretty dog, and I mean, she cheats.
Yeah. Boy, he's getting all the gate. Official.
Hey.
You got to look at the camera.
Here. What do you say
Okay,
now,
boy.
son?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the dog is something like, I mean, I guess what the store you're talking about is in the furniture store.
Yes, sir. They got to hear this story because this is a pretty good one.
We walking around the furniture store, because I'm a big guy, I'm 300 pounds in May. I've lost a little weight. And
That's awesome, dude. We love you, man.
I got this dog in a pink blanket in my jacket. And this dude looks at me right in the face and he just laughs. And I said, what's funny? And he said, well, that little old dog, you left your man guard at home. I said, I'll tell you what you do. You pet the dog, he happy. He didn't pet the dog, but he did draw his finger back.
He almost come back with a
And
nub.
I asked him his card. I said, you just let a 4-pound dog run you off. And he said, that dog's crazy.
That was crazy.
But the dog is protected.
Yep.
When I saw
Yeah.
Yeah.
loves everybody. Her name's Stormy, but if it
Oh,
thunders 100 miles away and she hears it, she starts quivering and she runs and gets in the bathtub.
Yeah.
She's scared to death every
We
night.
got one of these like that too.
And it's funny about this one because she's an American pit bull. You know, pit bulls have been labeled so hard all their lives. And my wife sent me a picture of her when she was just a itty bitty thing. And when I saw it, I said, no, we're not going to have a pit bull in the house. Well, knowing my wife, the way everybody else on this planet does, she brought her home anyway. And she handed her to me, and it was instant love. And I think that this dog is our daughter. This is our child, and she's my girl. Everything I do, she does, and she's just a very special, tender-hearted, loves the grandbaby's dog. There's nothing like it.
Oh,
And I'm leading up to, I guess, because Morgan had her dog when she did that interview. What was the guy's name she did the interview with?
Steve Byers.
And
Yeah.
she got that dog. There was something that was for it. It was like for
Well, it's emotional support.
emotional support. There
It's
we go.
emotional support animal. She had paperwork, and the dog really wasn't, I mean, it wasn't nothing trained or special, but the dog bonded with her.
Mhm.
And when she'd get nervous, but she never was a nervous person. She liked me, but when she got the chemo, it changed.
Right.
She was nervous and cried.
Right.
But that dog would get up in her face and take it away from her. That dog would lay, now if it wasn't this dog here wasn't here, Storm wasn't here, the dog would lay right here all the time.
Would move.
Wouldn't move, and we don't go nowhere without it.
Yeah.
If we can't go, we don't go.
Yeah. And it's a miniature Yorkie, right?
It's 4 pound, but she acts like she's 50.
Well, my wife's got a Yorkie that's probably over there close to her if I had to guess right now. All right. Well, Coco, our Yorkie,
Yeah.
she's a little bigger. She's 7, 8 pounds. She's queen bee around this house.
Oh, she runs the roost.
They're so tough.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
tough.
They
Yeah.
tough, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
They tough.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
you look good in that shirt.
Speaking from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.
Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard. Sorry,
Mm-mm.
my dog.
Oh,
Okay,
I would
smell
blame
it.
it on my dog too.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah.
Bless your heart, baby.
So,
Bless your
Carson,
heart.
how many deer have you killed?
It's still, ponies.
10 point?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And got
Mm.
Let her eat.
I know. They eat. They go you. Eat. And it's
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That-
tortillas.
I love it.
I ain't nothing but
I love it. I love it.
Didn't hit the ground?
He has found something he truly loves, hasn't
he has,
And that
he
is-
has found a love in it, and the great thing is the family's found it.
he? Yeah.
That's
what's
awesome.
special to me.
That's good.
That's special to me, that they've all got back into hunting.
It's
and
something what hunting does for family. It just does that to
It
them.
does,
You know,
it does.
It does that to them. And you know, I'm a stepdad. I know, and I'm not trying to tell their business, but I know their stepfamily. And stepdad dad and stepdad rode together here tonight.
Oh,
And that is so awesome to see.
It's just- It is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just special.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a special person to us anyway, I mean, he's a local kid,
that's right.
and so,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
you can't help but
Yep.
love him.
No,
You
he-
can't help
Yeah.
but love him, I mean,
Yeah.
ain't nothing.
My
Yes,
daughter's
yes.
right there, just
Listen up now.
my daughter back here, she's in the background with my wife. She's going to college to be a teacher. And when I told her about Carson, she hadn't been feeling well, so she's been gone to the doctor, and they just got home. But when I told her about Carson, I'm telling you, her smile lit the room up. It just brightened her day just to know that she was going to get to come see him tonight. And
To get to spend the weekend with
Yeah.
him, it's all, that's
Yes,
the awesome
yes,
thing for me.
yes. Please, giant moves.
I bet it is something awesome.
Only one of those waters, if you would.
Giant moves. Bus.
Is that a turkey?
Yes.
Oh,
We're
Um,
trying to figure out the turkey thing.
we're going to get it figured out. We're going to get that turkey thing figured out.
Yeah.
Figure out the turkey thing.
I got a man sitting down on the end
Oh. Let's go. Yes.
that blow up and strut. We're gonna have some fun with you. We're gonna have some. Hey, you're on team now.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've got these families and I'm in contact with them
Yeah.
around.
Right.
These families, as they come, we try to bring back a couple of them every year.
Right.
Just to get to see
Yeah.
them.
Right. And you got a lot of them that call you. A lot of the
Oh,
kids.
listen,
Okay.
we've had, I ain't really booked, but I can book it right now.
Right.
Season, I kinda wait and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
it ain't no problem with the hunt.
Right.
And that's a blessing to us, because, I mean, we've got people who won't come back, and we've been successful. I mean, we took
Yep.
29 deer
Yep.
That is amazing.
off.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and even though
Yep.
you're limited on hunters, because this is not your traditional hunt.
No,
So you're limited on hunters and help and what you can do and what you can provide. If somebody is wanting to reach out to you and the FullerStrong Outdoors organization, can they just pull it up on
go
Facebook?
on Facebook.
Is your phone number on there? Your wife's phone number's on there?
731-415-6335, Jeff Fuller, call me, text me. We're a simple operation.
Yes.
We don't, we had one call and said, set up reservations. I said, we don't do reservations. I'll write you down on the book.
That's right. That's how it
We're
goes.
simple. We don't want to be different. I know you like to film, but
I've already been told to keep my camera away, and I respect that.
I'm an old school guy.
Hey, and I love
I've
that.
never filmed a hunt in my life. I've
Thank you.
never been part of, on time, we tried to film a duck hunt and it went sideways and we didn't try that no more.
Hey, you know
It
what?
cost us 2 ducks and that wasn't.
2 ducks.
You're getting filmed right now.
I know.
So,
I can deal with that.
Just a little bit.
I can deal with that. But I think it's something about
Cool. You need sand. You need chicken, some goose and guts and goose.
Ducks and goose.
ducks and geese.
That boy's ready to go. He's ready to go hunt.
And those, I don't know, wolf.
Oh, that's like,
Yeah.
does he like to fish too? Does he
Yes,
fish?
yes, yes.
That's
Big
granddaddy's
fish.
big fish.
That's awesome. Man.
Granddaddy.
Cast it, reel it in. Man,
Like
yeah.
whoppers.
We sent him on a fishing trip, was it last year?
That's awesome right there.
At the auction, we sell a trip, and the guy donates a trip.
Mhm.
So we buy a trip for one of our hunters. And
Right.
Carson got to go, y'all caught a bunch of fish, didn't you,
Yes.
Carson? They caught a bunch of fish. And this guy's out of Paris, he's probably as good of the guy as Paris Landing's got.
Really.
And
Yeah.
we send up a family every year that's been there the past year.
Right.
So,
If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna, because I don't know if we've been getting any questions, comments.
I haven't seen any.
I'm gonna have to get on, y'all pardon me, I dropped my phone earlier.
So what's the biggest fish you caught so far?
I'm gonna go on here and,
Yeah,
And Bob,
right there in the mouth.
yes, alone.
I'm gonna go off here and I'm gonna look, I just wanna make sure, I just wanna see if anybody's doing any comment and what we got going on here. So if there are any questions that are people trying to ask, because we need to get into how you fund this and some events coming up as to how you fund
You have an
this.
auction coming up, don't you, Mr. Jeff?
yes, FullerStrong Dinner and Auction.
Yep,
Huntington
yep,
Civic Center,
Yep.
Carroll County Civic Center, in Huntington, Tennessee. March 2nd, we'll start eating about 4:35. We have a live silent auction. Bates say, listen, we got some best looking cakes. We had a cake for only $800 last year. Some of the
Really?
best looking cakes you've ever seen. And we have several guns, which I don't know, Facebook's about to put me out of business because they don't like guns. Sorry.
Well, you know, it is what it is. That's who we are.
That's who we are.
But
Yeah.
we got four guns, several different
Size.
sizes. We got a 450 Bushmaster,
yep,
and
Yep.
we got 2 turkey guns.
Grab the remote back there, Mike. Is it back there?
Mm-mm.
Never mind. Got it
Go ahead,
right
Mr.
there.
Jeff.
Well, and we have about 25 items, and we've got something really special this year. We've got a Mossberg SA-20 automatic, and we sell it with 10 items. And this year, we got 10 Bibles. It's gonna have a letter from the hunter explaining what their life is, what FullerStrong means to them, their favorite Bible verse, and a picture. And you'll get to bid on that, and the winner will get a Bible, and then at the end of the 10, we'll put in the hat, we'll draw out the winner of gun.
Oh, man.
And so it's a real, we've had struggled. We've always tried to do something unique, and this is unique.
Yeah.
This come up, I thought, this is something we can keep doing.
Right. And it starts getting tougher every
Oh,
year.
yeah, it's got tough. Well, we come with this now. I've got plenty of people, I've got plenty of hunters I can go to now. We do this, and I think it's a good way for you to pick out somebody that you gonna get to see the picture.
Right.
And get to bid on this for this
Right.
keep.
Right.
Yep.
And this fundraiser's on what we do. We
Yeah.
don't do no more fundraisers. We do one a year, and we do just fine. We've been successful.
Are there any items that you're kind of looking for now that
I
somebody out there
yeah.
that could do? Whether it be-
Silent auctions, live, I still got some live places open, silent auctions. You know, I said on the show last year, well, I'd sell a goat, it probably,
That's right.
I probably would.
That's right.
Yeah.
You might
But
keep going.
I might. So, but we just love, and most of all, we love people coming. It's a celebration of Morgan's life.
That's
because
right.
Her birthday is March 30th. So we do it every year, right, it's close to Saturday birthday.
That's
So
right.
this year it's the second, her birthday will be Sunday.
That
She's
is
been
awesome.
25
That's good.
years old.
She'd have been 25 years old.
25 years old.
This year.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, I struggle, we struggle, but this just gives us something to put all that in.
That's right.
And she knew that.
Yeah.
She knew me. She knew I had to have something to keep my mind busy. And she done it because I stayed busy.
Yeah.
And me and Wanda run this thing. We don't have a lot of help. My son helps. And me and her do it. We don't have to.
That's right.
We don't have to have 5, 6 people.
That's right.
I go back and put them blind. I go get them. I feed them. And her feed them.
Y'all
We
sit
sit around,
and
we
rest.
talk, they sleep, we go back, we hunt. And so
Y'all do a little bonfire at night
do a
sometimes, sit
little
around
fire
the
at
bonfire.
night, sit around here. But
No.
most time they ready to go to bed 7 o'clock.
Oh, I bet. There's not an outfitter in this world that could create a better atmosphere than what y'all have.
I appreciate it. I love it.
We sat there.
What about those burgers? No.
No, we love it.
I
We
should
love
have
it, man.
said that. He's hungry. Hey, they were good.
But
Wow, that's
us coming there
French
and
fries?
seeing the place.
We didn't have it. We had chips.
And going for a ride.
Chips. Love chips.
Yes,
It's,
sir.
it's an amazing place. And you're set up, you've done a lot of work yourself. You and your son, whoever would help you, y'all cut your right of ways through there
We cut her right away.
with a chainsaw.
On a chainsaw.
Y'all did, everything was manual labor, no machinery.
We
Yeah.
had a dozer come in, hold up a few foot a lot. And I enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
I enjoy it, and just, it just gives me something.
That's right.
And listen, the fine things what drive me crazy.
Yeah.
The little bitty
I'm a little OCD
I'm
myself.
OCD, that right there, she tell you I'm
Yeah,
OCD.
mine's,
I'm not that OCD at the house, but
Well.
when it comes to that farm, I'm OCD.
yeah, and I can relate to that. Hunt season, we had a really good hunt season and we hunted hard and I'm way behind on my honeydews.
Oh,
So gentlemen, you got just a little time before, do we got some comments?
Yes.
Okay, let me
Mark
see.
Tate, the second says, I'll cover a kid's license to hunt.
Mark Tate, dude,
Hey, thank you.
yeah, I appreciate that.
if you don't know Mark Tate, y'all need to get to know him. We, when we were doing the Tennessee Outside program, and Mark, I'm gonna brag on you because you have a heart to go to. This fellow right here is amazing. He lives up in Middle Tennessee. He's actually one of our sponsors. And we were doing a lifetime license giveaway for the kids. We were gonna draw a name for a lifetime license. And Mark called me and he said, pull two.
Right.
I want to pay for a lifetime license. And he's always one of the first ones to jump on and do everything we can. Billy Bates, Do a Country Jig. You talking about a fine fella. I had to give Mr. Billy a shout out because he's his favorite thing. He'll call you, old son.
Oh, son.
What you doing, old son? How you doing, old
son.
son? He'll text me, how you doing, old son? I got a question.
Yeah, son.
But Do a Country Jig. So y'all look up Billy Bates because this fella, he makes some awful good jigs. And he actually sent Jackson. I wish you could have met Jackson. And I wish you could have met Roger. but he sent Jackson a packet full of stuff. Jackson's gone right now. He fishes. He's a high school student, but he fishes on their bass tour. And they were state champions last year.
Mm-hmm. They're in Pickwick now.
They're in Pickwick right now, but just like this young man and just like what you're doing and like we see so many people in the hunting world, they raise their kids right.
Oh, yeah.
And man, they raise their kids.
So that's the thing Maury loved. Before she got this, she loved deer.
Mm-hmm.
The kid that's, I mean, she'd sit there all day. Now, Matthew, 30 minutes an hour, he ready to go tired.
Me and Nancy could hunt together.
Yeah. But
Yes,
now
you
her,
could.
you sit there all
9
day.
o'clock,
And I had to buy her own thermos because she drank my coffee. She drank black coffee just like I did.
Really?
She drank that coffee. And, I mean, it's just, but that's where she come up. Is her love for the hunting. And see, other organizations, I won't mention them,
Mm-hmm.
they don't do hunting.
That's right.
Like, they just, I keep explaining, they will not do it because it don't look good public.
Well, you know,
And we,
they're missing the boat.
yeah,
Right.
they are.
They-
But that's kind of where this has come from because that wasn't there. And absolutely, she was postman in the Buckmaster's Life Hunt day she passed.
Really.
She,
And see, I've watched that hunt.
they called me and they sent her, and every one of them called me that day.
Right.
She
Jackie
passed-
Bushman, that
yeah,
bunch.
the whole bunch called me and talked to me, but she passed away the day that hunt started. And she wanted so bad to go on that hunt. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how all this started, trying to figure out how we gonna get her to shoot pole.
Right.
That got me thinking how we could do it.
That's
Now
right.
we figured it out.
Yes.
If you've got a kid with cancer, we got a gun and a setup that you don't even have to touch your gun, you hold it in your hand, shoot.
You've learned a lot through this
I've
process.
learned a lot through this, and I've learned more about deer hunting.
Yeah.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
learned about deer hunting that I didn't know. I mean, well, you set up your food plots. You talking about food plots.
Yes.
We fence ours off. We kind of make them deer come where we want.
That's right.
We want them here.
That's right.
Keep it real close.
That's right.
40, 50, 60 yards. There's a
Mhm.
spot in there you don't want.
That's right.
Right.
So we kind of designed the food plot.
Mhm.
And so it's a success. And the redneck blinds, I know they're not sponsoring today. Them things are red.
Well, I mean, we saw yours, and we saw how they were set up, and they're wheelchair accessible. There is nobody y'all could not get in one of those blinds.
No, the track chairs,
Little wide
big
for.
track chairs won't go in them, but I've got 2 pop-up tents with garage doors.
There you go.
So I can set that up
There you go.
in an hour, 30 minutes on the plot, wherever we need. So we're set up just about anyway.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you, and this is coming from me, and I know that you don't want the pat on the back, and your family don't want a pat on the back. But thank you for what you do.
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do for these, for not just these young kids, but for, and it's not just your community you serve. You will serve a community no matter where it is. It's
It don't matter.
right.
I mean, we like local homes.
That's right.
Dude, I like the ones out of state.
Yeah.
I mean, they some that do this. I call them kids. Some of them, and a lot of these younger kids have more opportunity than the 24s, and they kind of, it kind of gets harder for them to find a place.
And the hard truth about that is people tend to be a little more compassionate for the younger ones.
It does.
And that's the hard truth. But there's plenty more out there that need somebody to do some of this stuff for y'all or for these kids.
We love it. We don't care. We've had a lady, she was probably in her 45, 50, she was breast cancer. And just got there and hugged it. I mean, they wasn't 10 miles out of her.
Right.
And she felt like she said, I was in a whole different world.
Right.
So it's just the atmosphere.
They need to come out there and kind of forget.
Well, you're out there on a dead end, you kind of get away from hunting, and you don't hear the traffic. So we're back home, and it just kind of happened better place. I actually grew up hunting.
That's,
I mean, that's the cool part about it.
Yeah.
I got my own graveyard.
yeah. Oh, we
Who's
saw
got
it.
their own graveyard?
Man, that is awesome. It's
Actually,
a beautiful farm. And we wanna, we're gonna come back and visit. We're probably gonna come back during hunting season, get some of these kids in there. We're gonna come hang out.
Yeah.
To hang out,
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah.
Just,
You
'cause I'm gonna
enjoy
tell
it.
you,
Hey, the smile on people's faces, like this one, Carson right here, says it all right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat it.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't. Ain't nothing you can
Tell
do.
yeah. There's nothing like
Okay.
this right here.
Yeah. And we and you need some clean and roll and
That's right. That's right. He's full blown.
Oh, he's full. He's got it.
Hunter.
And 2 years ago, he didn't know nothing about it.
Awesome. Awesome. It changed his life.
It changed.
Whoa.
We gotta be quiet, don't we? We're deer hunters. I love it, y'all. Y'all.
I wouldn't come here tonight without it. I
Look,
thought,
you talking about especially young man. And what the thing is, what these people don't understand, there's so many of them out there
there's so many.
that it would change everything about him.
It changed.
I mean,
They-
guys, did it change his personality? Did it do anything for him? And I know y'all were sitting out there, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but did you see a light pop up? Did you see, sorry,
Hey.
you're going to open that door.
Hey.
First time he dropped on, you can't even explain the excitement.
I bet.
And it's throughout the whole process. It's not, he decided when he makes a shot,
That's right.
Right.
but then it's all the way to the kitchen table.
That's right. That's
The whole
right.
process of it, he wants to be involved in.
That
And
is
it's about him.
That is
It's
amazing.
about him.
I'm gonna say something Clint said to me, and I don't think Clint was excited about this when we started. And he told me that he wasn't excited about it. Because it's scary handling a gun. We try to teach, especially with Carson, who we work with. But he got to hunt with him. He took a good 8-point off our farm.
Mhm.
And Clint said it's the most excited he'd ever seen.
That's
And so that meant the world to me.
yeah.
I mean, that just meant all the work, all the sweat, right there was enough.
That
I
moment.
didn't have to have nothing.
That moment. That was the moment.
That was a moment. I mean, just for them two to connect and him see what he can do.
Mhm.
And he's, listen, you don't get one out in front of him.
Oh, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. So
It's over.
that's great. Man, we could sit here and talk. Even like the other day, we were out there for 3 hours and
At least.
just fellowshipping and talking and sharing the same passion about everything that you do, we do, and it's nothing better. But one more time, we want to make sure everybody knows about. So you're not completely limited to numbers on who can come to the.
No, we'll have food for 200.
That's good.
I mean,
That's good. And
Barbecue,
Well, I can
that's
tell-
old school barbecue delivery.
we gonna be there, and if food runs out, we're gonna get some more.
Well,
So
he ain't gonna-
We're not gonna run out.
We make sure we got some.
We're not gonna run out.
we're excited about it, and
And that's what we want. We want people to come.
that's
You can't, and we always keep it $10 for people to come.
yeah. We're
These $60, $70 for a table and all this.
That's right.
Just, I mean, $10 you can come. You
And
can't
listen to
even-
live music,
Listen to live music. Morgan
fellowship.
played the guitar. Absolutely played.
Awesome.
And she had a teacher, and they're coming to play.
That's great.
And so it means a lot to us because Morgan could do anything she wanted. If she decided to fly an airplane, that's what she does.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, we just want people to come and enjoy it. That's the biggest thing.
Well, you can count on several in this room that's gonna be there. I can promise you that. And we're gonna bring as many folks as we can get to follow us down there. I'm sure it's gonna be many.
That's good.
We got a couple other things we're gonna do before we go. Let's make sure we give everybody the information one more time. So the FullerStrong dinner, and the dinner and auction is gonna be March the 2nd. It's gonna be at the Carroll County Civic Center, correct?
That's right.
Starts at 4:30.
4:30, 5 o'clock.
So get there at
Start-
4:30-ish.
4:30, you eat. We like to let people get in and eat.
That's right.
Then we start the music up. By 6:30, we'll start the live auction.
That's right.
And then the silent, I mean, they like to be, I don't know what's coming in, I never do.
That's right.
We don't really worry about it. Lord gonna take care of it. So I ain't
Absolutely.
worried about
So if somebody wants to make a cake or bring something they want to put in there to
Something they put in
sell.
there, they can bring it.
and
We got a
whether it
computer
be-
there, they'll log it in, put it out.
That's
We've got it down now. They've got the computers and they log it all in. You get a bid number and you buy a shirt or whatever, you put a bid number down. When you get done, you go through the line, they got it.
And 100% of this money, just like with us with this show, 100% of the money that comes to us from shirt sales or sponsors, whatever it may be, is going back out to the community.
It goes right back up.
That's right.
We don't take a salary, we don't, none of that.
That's right.
We just,
You
we
are,
go to the community. If somebody's in need, we go to them.
yes, sir.
And a lot of times you see it on Facebook, a lot of times people come to us. 'Cause
Right.
They know now that, and we don't publicize a lot of that, but we don't really think we need to.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I just, we don't, we publicize the FullerStrong Outdoors, 'cause, you know, it's.
That's right.
You see it.
That's right.
The other stuff, we don't.
Well,
And so,
people need to look you guys up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Whether you live 10 miles down the road from Huntington or 4 hours away, if you're watching this show, look them up. There's something that they can do.
Oh,
Look them
yeah.
up, drive down, you're gonna meet some amazing people.
Amazing people.
Amazing people. But there's, and Mr. Jeff, and I know that, but once again, you're not big on people patting you on the back, but I got a couple of Bible verses I wanna read if y'all don't mind. That kind of pertain to what you and your family are doing, if y'all don't mind. So we're gonna read, Deuteronomy 15, 7-8. If among you, one of your brothers should become poor in any of your towns within your land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not harden your heart or shut your hand against your poor brother, but you shall open your hand to him and lend him sufficient for his need, whatever it may be.
Well said.
Luke 6:38. I'm gonna read one more, okay? Give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you.
that's what I feel like.
That's our prayer to you. That's what you're doing.
We're blessed beyond me.
That's right.
I mean, we're blessed to get to do this. It's just a blessing. I
Well,
mean, we enjoy what we do, and we're gonna keep doing it.
yeah. And I love how stubborn you are.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love everything about it. And we're gonna be, I hope we're gonna be frequent flyers there.
Oh, yeah.
We wanna come visit and hang out. We wanna continue, because we've developed a friendship here. But we've got one more thing before we go tonight, if you don't mind. When we started this thing, we said once we hit 1,000 followers, we were gonna give away a filmed turkey hunt on one of our properties here. You're gonna go with us. So I sat down and I drew out all the people that have come up with comments and all that. We put them in here. We're gonna draw a name.
Shake them up.
And I hope everybody's watching, because we're fixing to give away a turkey hunt.
Right there.
Awesome.
Is that it?
Here you go. You want me to take it, Mac? You want to do it? Let me see here.
Call me.
Mr. Jerry Martin.
Oh,
Jerry Martin.
Mr. Jerry Martin, if you're watching, if you're not watching, I'm gonna reach out to you. But Mr. Jerry, you have won the turkey hunt. And
You should have picked it up,
I
said.
should have.
you said and disposed of them.
Hand it to Carson. Carson Brown.
But look, thanks everybody for tuning in. Anybody that's watching, I'm gonna say it one more time. Look at look on Facebook. One more. I wish we could do one more, buddy. We're gonna work on that, okay? All right. We're gonna work on that. Thanks everybody for watching. We hope that you've had a blessed week, and we wish nothing but blessings on you and your family for what y'all are doing.
We appreciate it.
And
Great job.
As you
Y'all,
said,
y'all
great
great,
job.
y'all great guys.
well, thank you.
And Hunter, what's been special to me to watch is Hunter Prime.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's what we are.
I mean, that's what we want.
Attaboy. That's what we're doing. We're up here. We're just trying to. We're no different than anybody else out there.
Right.
We're just up here running our mouths.
We hit it all two ways.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you smell a rat.
That's right. That's right.
You smell a rat.
We're here to provide whatever we can. We're strong on the kids. We are big supporters of the kids, getting the kids out, because it's so important to get them out of the woods. I don't care if it's fishing, I don't care if it's playing cornhole. His daughter, she goes all over the country playing. She's pro. She plays a lot in the pro division. We don't care if you like to play ball. We don't, whatever it is, parents, thank y'all for taking the time. You know, you get up, you go to work, you go through the grind of life, but you have something that's such a blessing when you have kids, and it's our job. They're only giving, they're lending to us.
Right.
And we don't know how long.
And we don't know how long.
We don't know how long, and I'll stress this. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow might not come.
Yeah. You got to meet my son.
Yes, sir.
Amen. I mean, there's nothing worse than what we went through, but don't wait.
Don't wait.
Do it.
Spend time with
Spend time with it.
And I guess the last thing what I'm gonna close with, Mike, do you have anything before I say?
Great people. Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah.
Carson, you're awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Mhm.
Tell them. Let her eat.
What do we tell them?
Let her eat.
Let her eat.
Great.
Let her
That's
eat.
right.
So, and if anybody's watching, look, we're all Christians up here. I have a room full right here. And I guess what I want to say is that if anybody on here is watching, anybody with the sound of my voice, or anybody that watches this thing a week from now, if you're not a Christian, you know, I don't want it to sound harsh, but I truly hope that you're I'm having a little trouble saying it right now. I'm trying to come out. I hope what'll happen is that
You better know where you're
you
going.
better know where you're going, and I hope that, and I truly hope that your heart gets burdened heavily, and that burden will go away if you'll go to your knees and you'll ask the Lord Jesus Christ to be your Savior.
I don't know how people survive what we went through, and
That's
I don't
right.
know where she's at. I do know
You
where
do
she's
know
at.
where she's at.
I know exactly.
And I know
She's
y'all
sitting
feel
at
her
the
presence.
Right hand in that farm, she's just all
Yes, sir.
over. So,
Thank y'all so much.
it's, get it done.
Get it done.
Get it done.
Well, thank y'all for coming. We could carry on with this forever. Viewers, thank y'all for watching. We hope y'all enjoyed the
Wait
show.
just one second. Bill said an address for the fishing gear and things like that.
The address for what now?
For I guess so I can send some fishing gear.
Oh, Mr. Jeff wants to send some stuff. I mean, Mr. Billy, is it Mr. Billy,
Billy Bates.
oh, Billy Bates,
Mm-hmm.
Brother Billy.
168 Skyline Lane, Huntington, Tennessee, 38344, Jeff Fuller. You send it to us, and we will put it in there for sale.
Billy Bates, you send them some good old country jigs, oh son. They'll make good use of them, I promise you. Billy Bates is a fine fella. Look, thank y'all for watching, guys. Thank you for coming.
All right, buddy.
We appreciate it.
We've enjoyed every
You need to
minute.
say anything?
And we've made some good friends.
What
And
do you want to
Carson,
say? What's the closing you want to
We
say?
done.
well,
No, we
you're
done.
farming.
We done. We
Yeah.
done.
Tell them.
I'll be
Hungry.
done.
Can you tell everybody bye, Carson?
Say bye.
Tell them
I'm
good
hungry.
night. Can you
Say
tell them
bye,
good
I'm
night?
Hungry. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank
See
y'all
you
so
guys.
much for
Thank
joining.
you.
See y'all next week. Tell me when you're off.